Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the counter is on. Always onto this. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
Okay, interesting. Balde. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And here's Watkins.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Wirtz. Conte. Here's Onana. And here's Watkins. Now the chance! Goal! Milan! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Milan gain their reward with an early goal. It's Lukaku! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lukaku is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Foyt. Oh, played right into his path. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Becker. Flamengo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Musiala.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Time and again they are repelled. And it's Lukaku. Musiala is flagged offside. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, what a ball! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pass somewhat off target. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The pass has gone astray. Backward it goes. And the shot! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Foyt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Musiala. Conte. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot's on here. Tries a shot! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Milan are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. That gets things going for the second half. Wan-Bissaka hurtling down that right flank. Adams. And they win it back again. Onana. And Balde. And here's Watkins. Wirtz. Played out wide. Now it's Wirtz. Big chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oliveira, gently done.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Otavio. Now Oliveira. Otavio. Oh, what's he done? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fiddles it through. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's played forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Thomas providing an outlet on that flank. Thomas looking sharp there. Balde. Nakamba. Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. And now the breakaway. Thomas. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That has been cut short. Onana. And here's Lukaku. Wits. Very nicely done. And that should get the job done. Foyt. Otavio. 75 minutes played. Oliveira.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that's well seen too. Pass is just off target. Oh, they can break here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Adams. Thomas. Wits has a go! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely feet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Just 5 minutes left. Milan looking to pass their way through. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 42, numero 10, numero 2, lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 11, il
Just too much on that.
cambio di giocatori.
It's a goal kick. Foyt. Can he latch on to this? Gets into some space. He's shifting through the gears here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're back on the ball again. So that's it. It is all over. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Becker. Becker, he's found a way through. Becker! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Musiala is a player that's very...
Musiala! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thomas has it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lukaku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Musiala. And he's straight offside. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out to the right. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Musiala. That's played into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's picked out the run. Thomas.
Flamengo really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
He won't be happy with that one. Onana cuts it out. Wan-Bissaka. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ben Seguir unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Musiala charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lecomte clears, and he's only too happy to take that back. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nakamba, Upamecano gets a foot in here, and it's Lukaku. Onana, and it's Conte. Now it's Lukaku. Decent hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Lukaku has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Nakamba, Adams. Now it's Watkins. And here's Kante. Can he finish? No mistake! And this is getting better and better. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Lukaku. And he welcomes it, hits one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ben Seguir. There's no flag. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Octavio does really well there, he is strong. Lukaku, that's a shade optimistic. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è possibile acquistare i souvenir nelle apposite aree dello stadio.
Here we go again. No reported change to either side during the break. Nakamba, Adams. Now it's Nakamba. No way through there. Nakamba is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He can get that clear. Goalkeeper's ball. They get a throw in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Stood up well to him there. He could be in here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lukaku, who's set up one goal so far, tries to dink it in. Milan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Flamengo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he was quick to react. Thomas. Adams. Ottavio.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.700
Challenge
spettatori.
just a bit on the firm side. Ben Seguir. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nicely aimed pass. Great defending, strong and determined. He can run onto that, and he's got Becker! It's in Thomas! And that is doing no harm at all.
Flamengo certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team.
Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lascia il campo per il numero 21. Attenzione, un cambio.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Deftly away. Some really good ball movement. Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And here's Watkins. Oliveira. Ottavio. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tokuj. Oh, that's a key interception. That looks a good ball through. Foyt. Shifted upfield. Wirtz. It's Lukaku! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Becker does really well to win the ball there. He's had it taken off him. Foyt spots it and intercepts. Tokuj. Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Adams.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Here it comes. Shot at goal! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Milan find a position of real strength now. And here's Watkins. Pinches it off him. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Becker. And he's running through. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Conte. Great ball if he can get there. Can he put it away? Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Lukaku taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.